Hello everybody. So this video is going to be a very quick video of how we center a variable. Now the reason we center a variable is particularly we use it when we're running a regression. Now reason we center a variable is usually we do this so that when we run a hierarchical linear regression and we're trying to evaluate or interpret simple slopes, we have a simpler time of doing that. And the reason is that in later models of a hierarchical linear regression, you interpret simple slopes by looking at its effect when all other effects are held at 0. Well, if the scale doesn't have a real 0, then that's almost a meaningless point. So by centering, we give 0 a meaning. So centering is the process of moving the mean of a variable to 0. So if the mean of a variable is 14, I'm just pulling that out of thin air, all right, then we're going to move the mean of the scale of the participants' responses to 0. We're going to subtract 14 to move them to 0. So if a participant scored at the mean 14, by subtracting 14 from their score, they're now 0. So the mean is now 0, and this will help us interpret simple slopes in hierarchical regression later down the line. So this video is simply showing you how to center a variable, or center a variable. All right, so I'm going to share my screen with you right quick. Again, we've got some data here, and I'm just going to center one of these to show you how to do it. So in order to center a variable, what I need to do is I need to first get the mean for that scale. So to do that, I click Analyze, Descriptives, or Descriptive Statistics and Descriptives. Then I just put over there what I want the mean of, and click OK. All right. Let's go ahead and delete that just so it's not distracting. Let me run that again so everything's clear. So Analyze, Descriptive Statistics, Descriptives, move it over there, move the thing that I want the mean of over there, and click OK. And there's my mean. Now to create a centered variable, to create a centered version of PC3, what I'm going to do is click Transform, Compute Variable. That brings up this dialog box. Now I need to give my new centered variable a name that tells me that it's centered, so I usually use C, and then whatever the variable name was, so PC3. Now, to center it, I just move the variable over, and then subtract from it that mean right there, 3.41. Click OK. Now if I go back into my data, scroll over, there's my new centered variable. All right. So remember that the mean was 3.41. So numbers that are closer to 3.41 are going to be closer to 0 now. So if we go down through here, we find a 3. It's closer to 1 than a 7 is. All right. So again, the mean is now 0. All right. So there you go. That is how you center a variable. All right, guys, that's it for this one. For this video, if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, take it easy.